How's it going, everyone? I'm Sean, the Carnivore Trucker. Today I'm going to be weighing in for the April beef, butter, bacon, and eggs challenge that we're doing over at Carnivore Quest. So I've gone all month of April. Today is April 29th. Considering that I weighed in almost a week ahead in March, I'll go ahead and weigh in tonight. And yeah, like I said, this is basically all I've been eating all month. When I'm not eating steak, which is not an everyday thing, when I'm not eating steak, I'm eating hamburger patties. It's easy. I make them from 5-pound ground beef. This will last me 2 days. I'll eat half of this in a day. Usually been eating steaks on the weekends. Yeah, bacon whenever I get a chance, because apparently I could run through a whole packet of bacon in like a day. Especially if I'm like really hungry. Sometimes I'll use that as a meal replacement, just a whole pack, but it's kind of expensive. More often than not, I've been out of bacon this whole month, and all month I've had 3 eggs. And the first time I tried the eggs, I had 2 egg yolks along with ground beef, and just a couple bites into it, I felt like throwing up. So I tried, I think the next weekend after that, just 1 egg yolk, and again, 1 bite, I couldn't eat it. It makes me nauseous. I don't know what it is. So, for me, it's been beef, butter, and bacon. Yeah, and I've been working out 5 days a week. Anyone who's seen my shorts or maybe subscribed because of my shorts, that was part of my challenge that I issued out in like the last week of March. Was announcing that I was going to be doing Carnivore Quest's community challenge for beef, butter, bacon, and eggs, and for all of us as a community on their channel to lose 5,000 pounds. So in April, so that was part of that challenge, and I issued a challenge to myself that I would work out 5 days a week and make shorts of it, and that's what I've been doing all month. I've seen on Facebook, like, a lot of people didn't stick with the beef, butter, bacon, and egg challenge. You know, it's fine. It's just a challenge. It's just a fun little thing. That's the way I look at it. For me, it's been no problem. It was already pretty close to what I was already eating. The only thing that I did differently was cut out fish and dairy. And that's pretty much it. And I quit coffee. That was a huge thing. The first 4 days without coffee and tea, so no caffeine, just straight water. This is sparkling water, by the way. Yeah, when I had quit all caffeine, I had a splitting headache for like 4 days. I tell you, it was bad, but I pushed through it because I knew that if I gave in, I would just have to go through that headache again. So it was just something that I knew I had to endure. I wanted to for this challenge because I used this challenge as an excuse to quit coffee too. So, and man, if you quit coffee and caffeine altogether, you sleep good. I do occasionally get drowsy during the middle of the day, but I just put on some metal music and get myself pumped up and I'm good. Thirsty? Anyway, also quitting coffee has helped me with my workouts too, because I had heard watching Dr. Chafee on some of his interviews. He said that he doesn't get sore anymore after working out once he quit coffee. So I had put that to the test, and it's true. Tuesday though, when I did that 110 deadlifts, and then kept on with my leg day. Yeah, that was the only time this month, after working out, 5 days a week, that was the only time that I really felt sore, and I was like, it really took this wind out of my sails. If you've noticed, haven't uploaded a short of working out since then, and yeah, that's why. And I'm almost done with this month, so I do plan on still working out 5 days a week. I don't plan on uploading shorts as consistently. I will still do the shorts because, a lot of you have subscribed because of my shorts. So I'll keep that up, but it'll probably be every other day, to be honest. And then after April, I'm probably going to still keep eating like this. I don't want to introduce coffee just because I don't feel I need it. Like, I don't really feel much of a difference being off of coffee and being on coffee, besides the benefits of not being sore, I should say. You're still sore after a workout, but you're not like immobilized. Like, even after all those deadlifts, I wasn't like jelly legged, immobilized for a couple of days, but it was, my hamstrings were sore and tense. So, 100 deadlifts will do that to you, I guess. So, but part of that was I was just testing my limits, and yeah, I fucked around and found out. Anyway, yeah, so I'm gonna keep eating beef, butter, and bacon. I am got some salmon thawing out in the fridge right now. I am looking forward to this because out of the challenge, this is the only thing I've really missed. Fish. But other than that, I think I will have some dairy, but only when I'm home. So like a couple of days every other month, basically, I'll have some dairy. Like at home, the HEB, which is a grocery store in Texas, and they sell Bulgarian yogurt, which was 2 servings per, like, it's like a big mason jar, and it was 2 servings, 1 cup per serving, and there was only like 7 carbs, and like, I don't know, 4 or 5 grams of sugar per serving, and like I said, a cup per serving, and I would only eat like a couple of scoops out of that, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's good stuff, and just have that for breakfast when I was home. You can't really overdo it on carbs and sugar eating that unless you eat the whole jar in one sitting. One of the things I noticed from this challenge, namely the body composition, like, well, mostly because I was working out 5 days a week, but still, you can't out exercise a bad diet, and this is arguably, in my opinion, the best diet that you can do. Chase, come on, I know you're begging. But anyway, like the body composition, like my arms feel more muscular, like my legs, especially my calves, like I just feel more muscular, and like when I lay down, I can feel my ribs again. Like when I lay down, like my belly goes in and my ribs feel like they're poking out, and I'm like, I haven't felt that since I was a teenager. I'm excited to weigh in here in a little bit later tonight, probably maybe tomorrow, take a shower, I don't know. And I'm excited to see what it was. I honestly wouldn't be disappointed if I didn't lose very much weight, because I know I put on some muscle. Another thing I learned was to eat. The first week that I tried doing this beef, butter, bacon, and egg challenge, I was doing alternate day fasting. So I was doing weight training fasted, cardio. I would eat, my 2.5 pounds of meat, and then rotate it, and then the weekends I would eat and not exercise. So I did that the first week, and then the second week I fasted like one day, ate the other, and then that Wednesday, I think it was, I'm probably wrong, but I was fasted and I was trying to do deadlifts and I almost passed out. Um, I kind of think it was because of the altitude too, because I was in Phoenix area and it was like south or north of Phoenix, kind of up in the mountains, kind of by Flagstaff, you know. I think the elevation was like 4,500, and you know the air is a little bit thinner. Those of you who don't know, I smoked for like a little over a decade of my life, so my lungs aren't the best still. So I think that might have played a part in it too, because even when I went back to that same truck stop that I was working out at, I noticed I was struggling a bit, and I think it was just because of the altitude. I'm sorry, elevation. But yeah, and anyway, another thing I noticed this challenge is that when I first quit smoking, I went through a phase of just like clearing out all the gunk out of my lungs. So I was coughing and hacking, and you know, that lasted a month and a half after I quit, until my lungs kind of settled down and I could breathe again. When I first jumped on this challenge, you cut out the dairy and the coffee and caffeine and all that. I feel like I went through another like cleaning up my lungs congestion thing, because like I started coughing more and started coughing up all more yellow, you know, nasty stuff coming out of my lungs, and I could feel like congestion and tightness, especially right here, which was something that I dealt with back when I was a smoker. It's just like probably scarring, I would imagine, in my lung right here, because there was just be a tightness right there and I developed shallow breathing while I was smoking. Now I'm not so much a shallow breather, at least I don't think, but that kind of tightness returned right here, but it was more of a congestion tightness, if you understand what I mean. Like I had to build up a mucus like right there that I had to just cough out, you know what I mean? But that only lasted like a couple days. So I feel like, yeah, once I cut all the extra stuff out and was just eating meat and butter, for some reason my body just was like, oh, okay, I can heal now. And just started clearing out my lungs. So I don't know. Another thing is, I think I was doing some oxalate dumping, because I developed a boil, or more like cystic acne, like I usually get when I dairy. I got like a big pimple right there, and then I think I had another one like somewhere around my armpit. And that was like 2 weeks into this. So I thought that was strange, because I wasn't eating any dairy, which usually causes that. So I was thinking maybe that was oxalate dumping. And then I developed like a little bit of little sores right there. I'll take a picture, or I'll put up a picture of when it first was there. This is it, like healed right now. But I don't know, I just think it was strange. Maybe it was just like trying to get some toxins or some shit out of my body, out of my skin. I don't know. But yeah, I guess my body was just doing weird things when eating clean. It wasn't having to worry about, you know, getting out carbs or any oxalates or any crap. So I think my body was just doing its thing. So yeah. But anyway, this steak is starting to get a little cold, so I'm gonna go ahead and eat. Yeah, I'll put a clip in of me weighing in. Hopefully, I can't imagine that I haven't lost weight. But we'll see. All right, everyone. I'm at the truck stop bathroom and I'm about to weigh in. And in case anybody's never seen a truck stop bathroom, it's pretty nice. I haven't weighed myself since March 28th, and today is April 3rd. So it's been a little over a full month and a little over a full month of the BBBE. So we'll see what happens. I didn't get a share this picture. Here's a picture of me on March 5th, another one on April 14th, just for whatever. And well, here's me now. Just hold on one second. And I mean, doesn't look like much, but I can see a difference. Yeah. Got a little bit more muscle. So, all right, well, I'm about to weigh myself. Here it goes. Here's the moment of truth. Nice. All right, so 10 pounds down in a month. That's really good. Yeah, I forgot to mention when I weighed in March, on March 28th, I was 230. So 10 pounds, that's pretty good. I'm happy with that. That's all I got for y'all tonight. Y'all drive safe out there. Remember to eat bacon and keep trucking. I just want to add something real quick. I don't think I've really talked about it enough on my channel. In my first video, I said us truck drivers take care of America, but we don't take care of ourselves. And so the whole reason I'm doing my YouTube and documenting my weight loss journey is to show that us drivers can be out here, you know, working 10, 11 hours a day, or driving 10, 11 hours a day, and still get outside and get active and lose some weight and get healthy. So you got to be the change to make a change, right? So yeah. So you're still here. Next challenge that I want to do be a challenge to myself. When I get under 200 pounds or I get visible abs, I'm gonna not shave, but trim. I'm gonna keep like an inch and a half. Do something with this. This will all be gone once I hit below 200. So whenever that happens, be gone.